Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first trimester pregnancy update. I've been looking back at all the videos that I did with Cove and they're so fun for me to watch, like with my first pregnancy. So I'm planning on doing a lot of similar ones so that I can kind of just like compare the first time and the second time. With my first pregnancy, I was really not super sick, but this time I have been so much more sick. So if you didn't see my first video about how I found out, basically it wasn't anything like super crazy. I just took the test at about 4 weeks and I kind of had a feeling this time that I was pregnant. I had like more cramping and stuff before. This time somehow I just knew. The first time I had like no idea, so I was really surprised when it was positive, but I felt pretty good. I feel like I didn't have like tons and tons of symptoms early on, just like a little bit of cramping maybe. I also feel like I wasn't even super tired, maybe like a little bit tired, but one of the first things that I always have is my sense of smell is heightened. So literally everything smells like so much and it smells so bad. I have not been able to do dishes or cook anything or like unload the dishwasher, literally anything for probably like 2 full months now. So thank goodness Parker is home with me all the time because I just cannot do any of that. I really didn't have a lot of symptoms until about 7 weeks. So my first pregnancy with Cove, I was sick from week 6 to week 8, so only for about 2 weeks. And I feel like I was kind of only nauseous like around dinner time, so it really was not bad at all. So I was thinking that was how it would be this time. I was really hoping because it's so nice to not be sick. But we actually went to Hawaii when I was about 6 weeks, so I was really hoping that like I wouldn't get sick until I was home. I think I turned 7 weeks on the trip and I actually didn't get sick until like halfway through the trip when I was about 7 weeks. So I got sick a little bit later this time, but it still, I feel like just now it's kind of starting to go away, and that's been the main thing that I've had. I haven't really had too many other symptoms, but as of when I'm filming this, I am 14 weeks. I keep thinking that I'm 13. I keep thinking that that's wrong. I feel like it's going by so much faster this time now that it's like kind of going and everybody knows. But I did start feeling sick when we were in Hawaii, and I always have like no appetite at all. Hardly anything sounds good, so it's really hard to find anything to eat. Again, my sense of smell is heightened, so like everything just sounds so bad, and I've been so nauseous this time. I literally for at least a solid month was in bed like almost all day. I would wake up, I would still try to work out because I would use up like all my energy in the mornings to be able to get like a couple things done. I would, if I had like campaigns to shoot or something, then I would just like hurry and shoot that in the morning, and literally by the time that Cove was eating lunch at like 11:30, I was just in bed for the day. So Parker would like fix her lunch, fix me lunch, bring it to me in bed, and I pretty much stayed there for like the entire day for at least 5 or 6 weeks. Yeah, that was not fun. I didn't throw up though, so I feel like it could have been so much worse, and I'm grateful that I didn't throw up. Even though when you don't throw up, you don't get like that relief of like you feel sick and then you puke and it sucks, but like then you feel a little bit better. So I mostly just ate like toast and bagels. Not very healthy, which makes me so sad because with my first pregnancy I could eat pretty healthy like almost the whole time. I definitely lost my appetite the first time, but again it was only for like a couple of weeks, and now I'm going on like 2 full months. So I usually like to like meal plan everything for the week and like grocery shop and have all these like Pinterest meals. Have not done that this time. I literally still can like barely eat anything. I'm so grateful to be pregnant, but this time just has been like so much different in that aspect. But again, since Parker's home, it's not that bad because he like cooks everything and cleans up every meal, which is really nice for me. Probably a week or 2 ago, I stopped feeling nauseous all day, so maybe around like 12 weeks, but I still usually in the afternoon, usually around dinner time, I start to feel a little bit more sick. So by then I'm definitely like in my bed for the day. Usually still eating most of my dinners in bed, and I've moved on from toast and now I eat a lot of top ramen. So I'm hoping that I get my appetite back soon, and I've been trying to just like take my prenatals and drink a lot of water and like do whatever I can to still be getting like something healthy, or at least like eating fruit. Basically I'm just like trying to survive still, but it has been getting a little bit better. I feel like I definitely did go through a period where I had like not a lot of energy, which I feel like right now I don't have any energy, especially this past week. I feel like I'm a little bit less sick, but just have like not a lot of energy to do anything, and I get so tired during the day. So those are like the main things that I've had. Another thing that I did in my first trimester is I've actually been to the doctor twice now. So I went at 8 weeks and they actually did an ultrasound, which they didn't do. They only did an ultrasound with my first pregnancy that early because I like asked for one, but this time they just like, that was what they were doing. I don't know, I have a different doctor, so I guess she just like does things differently. I always like to do an ultrasound really early because I just like never actually believe that I'm pregnant. Like, it's the weirdest thing when you get a positive pregnancy test, but you don't really like feel that different yet. So we went and did that, and then I actually, and Parker got to go to that appointment with me, which was really nice. And then I just went when I was like 12 or 13 weeks. And that appointment was really quick. They basically just like did the heartbeat and asked if I had any questions, and that was pretty much it. But I actually do have an ultrasound tomorrow, so hopefully we're gonna be able to get confirmation to like see what the baby is. I'm not sure when I'll share that, but leave your guesses in the comments. I don't want to say anything because I don't know, I don't want to give it away, but I've already gone through all of like Cove's clothes to try and decide like what we're going to keep and reuse, because I do have a ton of like gender neutral stuff. And I'm actually going to just like fetal photos, which I haven't ever done before. I don't know if they have that everywhere. I feel like they probably do, but it's just like an independent little like place you can go to get an ultrasound. Usually I just go to the doctor, so I was going to wait until 20 weeks because that's when my next ultrasound is, but I feel like that seems so far away. So we are going to go and do that tomorrow, and I'm really excited about it. I'm trying to think of what other like first trimester things I've had. I thought that I had round ligament pain earlier in my last pregnancy, which is basically just pain. It's like when everything is growing and putting pressure on your like ligaments and stuff. So if you like move too quickly, or kind of if you move at all, it is a really sharp, weird pain. I thought that I had that earlier last time, so I was like, sweet, I didn't have that this time. Everything must be like stretched out already and like in its place. But for the past couple days I have had that a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't get too bad. I didn't have it like horrible last time, but it definitely is something that like if you move the wrong way, you're gonna be a little bit sore. In terms of how much weight I've gained so far, I think I've gained about 6 pounds, which I think is pretty similar to what I had gained last time at this point. I think I maybe had gained like 1 or 2 less, but I was able to eat so much healthier like earlier on last time. So I'm not worried about that, like how much I've gained, but I am like very excited to hopefully have my appetite back soon. I've still been sleeping pretty well. I actually did try taking Unisom and B6 at night. I've heard people say that that like helps with your nausea. I feel like it didn't really help me that much, but I also do feel like I started taking that after the peak of it being bad, so it was kind of getting better slowly anyways. So I didn't really feel like when I took that I felt any better or even slept that much better. Like I usually kind of wake up in the night. There was a few times that I woke up at like 4 in the morning and just like never was able to go back to sleep. Overall, I've still been sleeping decent. I'm trying to think if I've had to pee more. I always have to pee a lot anyways, just because I drink a lot of water. I've been trying to not drink as much water at night now so that I don't have to get up and pee every night, because I was doing that and it is just like the most annoying thing ever. That probably will just get worse like as the baby gets like bigger and sits on your bladder. I also get tired way earlier. I'm either in bed all day like when I have been sick, or I literally get in bed super early at like 7:30, which I kind of always do even when I'm not pregnant and sick, because that's when Cove goes to bed and I like to just like unwind and relax. I usually will have like TV off at 10, and there's been so many nights that at 9 p.m. I'm like exhausted, so I go to bed then, and I'm still waking up at pretty much the same time, which is like 6:45. So I remember with my last pregnancy, I think it was more towards the end, but I was waking up at like 6 a.m. on my own, which was so nice because I just love to wake up early. I do want to show you guys my belly. This is not a good outfit for that, I'm realizing. Maybe I'll film that clip a little bit later and put it in when I like changed into something else. I will link this outfit down below though, because it's super cute. Am I showing more this time? I feel like I kind of can't really tell if I'm like showing earlier. I need to go back and look. Let me look at what I look like in this video. Oh yeah, I was wearing jeans. I was wearing jeans in this video. I definitely could not wear jeans right now. I could, but it would just literally be painful. I feel like I'm showing a little bit faster this second time, so I will film a little bump day clip to show you guys and put that in here. Okay, I'm filming this a different day, showing you guys my belly, so my bedding's getting washed. My bed is not made, but here is my first trimester belly. So I definitely think it's a little bit bigger than with Cove. I don't think it's like way bigger. This is at the end of the day after dinner. I also was watching back my video and I feel like I missed a couple like basic symptoms that pretty much everybody has. So I definitely did have a lot of bloating. I remember at 4 weeks, I was like in the bathroom looking at my stomach and Parker was like, what the heck? How are you showing already? But I just was like super bloated. I definitely had some cramping and I definitely had a lot of back pain. So I feel like those really common basic symptoms that most people had, I definitely also had. I'm actually 15 weeks today, so officially in my second trimester. Baby is the size of an avocado, which is super fun. I haven't felt any movement yet, if I didn't already say that, but I felt Cove at 16 weeks, so I'm hoping that within like the next week I can feel the baby, because that's always the best part. Here's a little mini belly shot, not huge, but
Definitely growing.
But that is it for my first trimester update. I'm hoping to get my energy back, hoping to get my appetite back within like any time now. I feel like most people, it kind of comes back after their first trimester. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Let me know what else you guys want to see. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!